Join us as we explore the delightful world of mint tea, a timeless classic that has captivated the hearts of people for thousands of years. From its enchanting history to its easy-to-make recipe, you're in for a treat you won't want to miss. This is the first in our How to Make Mint Tea series. Today we will be making a classic warm cup of mint tea. Pay close attention to these instructions. There are a few secret tips that will make your mint tea taste incredible. Let's begin. Follow this simple 3-step process for an amazing warm cup of mint tea. The steps are basic. They are as follows. Step 1. Gather and prepare ingredients. Step 2. Brew the tea. And Step 3. Strain and enjoy the tea. Let's get started. Step number 1. Gather and prepare the ingredients. This step seems basic, but it is very important if your goal is to enjoy the best cup of mint tea possible. Let me begin by saying that during this tutorial, 1 serving is equal to 1 average 12 ounces mug. Here is the list of ingredients for a delightful warm cup of mint tea. Ingredient number 1. Filtered water. This is secret tip number 1. Did you know that the minerals in unfiltered water can inhibit the infusion of flavors into the water? So, always remember to use pure filtered water when making tea of any kind. Ingredient number 2. Fresh mint leaves. Use 5 leaves for a single serving. Adjust to taste. Remember to very lightly rinse off your fresh leaves in cold water to knock off any dust. Do not crush the leaves or rinse in warm water. This will only rob the flavor of the mint before you make your tea. If fresh mint is not available, don't worry. You can always purchase tea, grade quality mint leaves online. Check the links in the bio for recommendations. If using dried mint, 1-2 teaspoons per serving should do the trick. You might be wondering, what kind of mint should I be using? This recipe holds true for any food grade, culinary mint that you want. Some examples of mint you might want to try are mint, peppermint, and spearmint ingredient. Number 3. You will need a steeping vessel made of ceramic, glass, or metal. This is secret tip number 2. Stay away from steeping your tea or drinking your tea out of styrofoam or paper cups. These materials can absorb the flavors of your tea before you get a chance to enjoy them. Ingredient number 4. You will need a kettle or pot for boiling water. Ingredient number 5. Tea strainer, teapot, or reusable tea bag. Ingredient number 6. Teacups or mugs. Secret tip number 4 is a health tip. If you enjoy sweet things but you want to cut back on sugar, use a red mug. The color red has been known to trick your brain into thinking the tea is sweeter than it actually is. Ingredient number 7. Stirring spoon or stick ingredient number 8. You will need a timer for steeping. And finally, ingredient number 9. You are going to want a comfortable space for relaxation. A couple of side notes when gathering your ingredients. Choose organic options whenever possible, especially for the mint leaves, and just remember you can always adjust the quantities based on the size of the pot and your own personal preferences of taste. This is your cup of mint tea. Enjoy it how you like. If you find that you like different proportions, let me know in the comments. I always like learning new ways to do things. Okay, we are on to step number 2 in the mint tea making process. Step 2 is brewing. Now that you have all your fine ingredients in hand, let's brew some mint tea. First of all, let me just say there is no real trick to brewing mint tea. This brew method is fairly standard for basic teas and herbal infusions. Of course, there are many different ways to brew many different varieties of herbs and teas, but brewing a warm cup of mint tea is delightfully simple. To start, bring your filtered water to a boil. Next, add the mint leaves to your chosen infusion vessel, whether it's a strainer, teapot, or reusable tea bag. If using fresh mint leaves, gently crush the leaves first. This will enhance the flavor of your tea and allow the full essence of the herb to infuse into the water. Now, let your boiling water cool for just a minute, then pour it over your tea leaves and let it steep for around 5 minutes. The longer you steep, the stronger the flavor. Please adjust to your preference. I generally steep for around 2-3 minutes, and then I do a second soak on the same leaves. On the second soak, I will steep for at least 5 minutes. We are almost there. We are on step number 3 of our tea making process. Step 3 is to strain your tea and enjoy it. By now, you should be delighting in the mesmerizing aroma of your mint tea. After the steep, simply strain your tea and pour it into your favorite mug. And there you have it. A perfect cup of mint tea. You can enjoy your tea neat and plain, which is perfect. Or, if you're like me, you can doctor your mint tea up just a bit. Here are a couple of ways you can add some excitement to your mint tea experience. You can add any of the following ingredients to taste. Have some fun and experiment. You can add lemon slices for slight twist, cinnamon sticks for added warmth, ginger for a hint of spice. You can add honey or a sweetener of your choice. Secret tip number 5. Add a dash of cream. Use a creamer of your choice. Cream adds a whole new dimension to mint tea and is my personal favorite way to enjoy mint tea. Secret tip number 6. When adding any flavor or creamer to your mint tea, stir your tea vigorously until you create a mini whirlpool inside of your mug. Do this 2 to 3 times, changing direction each time. It sounds a bit odd, but this will align all the molecules within the tea and smooth out the flavors. I truly hope this video was helpful and you get to enjoy a nice warm cup of mint tea very soon. Like and share this video if you please. As I said at the beginning of the tutorial, this is the first in a series of how to make mint tea. Stay tuned for some new and wonderful ways of making mint tea. Please leave any questions in the comments section below. Until next time, thank you for watching.